All right, welcome to your first homework assignment. If you're viewing this video, you should be able to see me move on the screen. Welcome to your first homework assignment. And you should be in Ms. Shonk's class. And if you recognize my voice, hopefully you do because that's me, Ms. Shonk. So you are either in algebra or geometry because I teach math. Now this video is just going to be an introduction for how to do your homework. We're going to do a lot of notes online through videos. So your homework is really going to be, you go home, you watch a short video and answer the questions, and I'm going to walk you through the process of how to do that today. So this is not really going to be a math video, it's going to be an intro and a few pieces of information that are going to help you with the homework. So if you remember, I probably said this during class, but I work for Virginia Beach City Public Schools, obviously, because I am a product of Virginia Beach. I went to school at Cox High School and Great Neck Middle, so I went to Frank W. Cox for high school, so not too far away. And then I took a journey to Blacksburg, Virginia, and I went to Virginia Tech for college. So you'll see a lot of Hokie stuff in the classroom, and I'm definitely a Hokie fan. So now, normally I'll tell you when you are watching a homework video that if I write something, you need to write it. Today, right now, you don't need to write Frank W. Cox. If you want to, you can, because it might actually help you with your first homework assignment. It's just a silly little assignment to make sure that you understand the process of how to actually do your homework. So one more thing that's going to be important for the homework assignment is I have two doggies. I'm going to talk about them a lot, and here they are. And the big one, anybody remember her name? Clarabelle, and we call her the moose sometimes because she is ridiculously huge and she looks like a big old moose. And then the little one is Luna. So Luna is almost 3.5 years old, and Clarabelle is about to be 3 years old. So if you want to write their names down for the homework assignment, you can, but it's not super important to write everything down for this homework assignment. So normally for your homework, you're going to watch a video just like this, except obviously it'll be about math. And then once you're done watching the video, I'll give you instructions the first couple times, but what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Classroom. So let's say that you're in my Geometry 1A class. Your homework is going to be posted right up there. It'll say the date that it's posted, the date that it's due. So if we are assigned this on September 5th, it's going to be due on the next A-Day, so September 7th. And normally the video will be posted with a PDF and then a form. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up that PDF, and this is your homework document. So this will give you questions and any directions. So basically, you do not need to print this out. If you want to, you're welcome to, but this is where you're going to get your questions. So you're going to have this open, and then once you're done reading this document and actually answering the questions in your notebook, because it says write down your answers in your notebook, or if you don't have your notebook yet, use it on a separate sheet of paper, because you're going to use these answers to then go back to classroom. And of course I lost it. And after you've done that PDF and answered those questions in your notebook written down, then you're going to go to that same assignment where the video and the PDF are posted, and you're going to click on Google Forms. So you're going to click on this, you're going to fill in your last name, your first name, and your block number. So block 1A, 3A, 1B, whatever you're in. It's essential that you put your name. If you don't put your name, you're not going to get credit for it, and it's not even going to let you submit it. So this is how I see that you've done your homework. Now you're going to notice that the form does not actually have the questions written there. It just says question 1, question 2. That's where you need to have that PDF open. And that's where your questions are. So if question number 1 says, what subject does Ms. Shonk teach? You're going to decide whatever that is. You're going to write it down on your paper. If you say that the answer is Ms. Shonk teaches civics, you're going to put number 1, A, civics, and then on your form, question number 1, you would select A, and so forth. Be careful. I know you guys have probably used Google Classroom before with the Chromebooks, but don't hit the down arrow, because if you do that, it's going to, it might actually change your answer like that. So you see if I'm moving it like that. So just be careful that you're scrolling. Make sure that you're checking your answers and that you have selected on your form what you actually decided the answer to be from the PDF. This is why I want you to write down your homework in your notebook, or if you don't have your notebook yet, you can just write it on a blank sheet of paper. I don't care if you do homework in pen or pencil, as long as I can read it, as long as you can read it, and you are showing your work where I ask you to. So you're going to go through, you're going to put all your answers for these questions, and when you're ready, you're going to hit submit. It'll show you in Google Classroom that you've submitted your answer or not, and that's your homework, okay? Homework is not graded, so I'm using this as information for when you actually do come into class. So let's say you do the homework and you just don't get anything. That's okay. I want you to watch the video. I need you to take the notes. I want you to try. I need you to submit your homework, even if you don't know. If you want to leave all of them blank because you really just don't understand it, I'd honestly rather you leave something blank showing that you don't understand it than guessing and getting it right, because that information is how I'm going to choose, what we're going to do in class that day. So if you leave everything blank and you're like, I just have no clue how to do this, but you tried, like I see in your notebook, at least you tried the problems, you're going to be fine. You're not going to get any consequences for that. I'm just going to know that we need to work on it together in class. But let's say you come in and you get all questions right, you have all the work done in your notebook like will instruct you to on the homework itself, then that's going to tell me that you're ready to move on for something more challenging, and you're going to get to do more things. If you decide you don't want to do your homework, that's going to be a problem. If you just don't watch the video, you don't even attempt the homework, then that's going to result in a lunch detention for that day. You're just going to come into class, watch the video during class time. You're not going to get to participate in any games that we do. You're going to be doing separate practice, and then come in during lunch to complete those problems that you haven't done yet, okay? So hopefully you figured out how to do the first day homework. If you're still struggling, don't stress about it. We'll make sure that we review this when we come back into class on Thursday, okay? So try your best, and I will see you guys next class.